What's up, everybody? Q and Colb in the building. Look, we're gonna get at you before these cuts come out because, quite frankly, if we added the cuts into it, we would have a ridiculous amount show. And brother, going on vacation this week, man. I ain't got that much time to be out here on the internet. It's gonna be honest with you, right? It's Labor Day. It's the week before the season, and look, I'm benefiting y'all because when I do not leave town for Labor Day weekend, the Browns season is always terrible. Last time I left town, we won 11 games. I'm just gonna put that one out there, so I'm not just vacationing for me. I'm vacationing for y'all. But in all seriousness, we got a lot to talk about, man. Where do we want to start? Because it seems like Browns Twitter has finally united to fight this war that I've been fucking fighting since March, which is the ridiculous shit that this is when I remember we were talking about Shedeur before the draft. And I remember being like, there's an element here that I feel like people are underestimating. And that was just the normal part of it, right? That was when we were worried about Dion and everything else. What I don't think people factored in was the fact that Shedeur falling in the draft turned him, in some people's eyes, into a martyr that they don't see much different than like a Colin Kaepernick. And if you notice, talking about Shedeur Sanders feels a lot like talking about Colin Kaepernick 10 years ago. It's crazy to think, but that was 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, it was about 10 years ago, yeah.
Whew. Old. Ouch. But that has been the dynamic that's been going on. Because we gotta be honest here, right? This isn't just a normal conversation about a fifth round pick who's popular, right? There have been popular players who have been drafted late in the draft. It hasn't gotten this insane. The reason it's reaching this level of insanity is because people have wrapped up Shedeur Sanders and, more questionably, Shedeur Sanders' success on the football field into identity politics at this point, right? And that's just not how this is going to work out, right? Like, whether you think the rights or wrongs of the world should be weighing on the arm of Shedeur Sanders in his fucking rookie year. So this is why we get to a point to where the brother has a bad regular season game and nobody is capable of saying, yeah, that was pretty bad. It's not that big of a deal, though. That's all that's necessary from that. That's what my thought was when he put out there. He looked like garbage. I was like, oh, yeah, he played bad. Not the biggest deal in the world. It happens. I don't know. Were you thinking anything differently when he played bad? Like, that's what I was thinking. Then I went to the internet and I found out Kevin Stefanski is Strom Thurmond. Okay? Like he just was up there, segregation now. Like damn, what happened? That was wild.
Strom Thurmond is crazy.
Like, you don't want the black man to be the quarterback. Like Kevin Stefanski. Why? Because he put another brother in at the end of the game who he was doing a solid for, by the way. This is one of those we can only tell this story on Q and Colb.
I do want to throw something out there because I don't know if people are aware, and I just want to make sure people are aware. Y'all know Dylan Gabriel's not white, right? Like he's not a white man. He is
not a white dude with the tan.
he's not a white dude at all. He's Polynesian.
You think this would be different if it was Dylan Tuatopu instead of Dylan Gabriel?
Yeah, they see Gabriel and they think, why is he getting? Oh, I know why he's getting all the opportunities.
Yo, somebody accused me of being Dylan Gabriel's cousin. This how I know this shit was some bullshit. I'm like, what are you talking about? I need you to explain that one. No wonder you like Dylan Gabriel. I don't even like him. Why did you think I like him?
I need to hear the explanation.
I need you to come out the class and tell me this explanation, dog. I need to see you write that shit out. That shit crazy. But the whole confusion over the Snoop Huntley thing, because I was a little bit confused over this, Apparently, Snoop was always going to play in that game.
Yeah, he was always gonna do 2 minutes.
And apparently, I can't tell you how I know this, but I'm pretty confident about this. Can't really fuck with Snoop Huntley, dog. It's the strangest thing. I didn't believe it when I first heard it, but they're like, yeah, you do an interview, you bring up Snoop, and then Kev off the record would be like, man, I fucking love that guy.
You're pretty crazy for a racist, by the way. I just want to
Well, you know what I mean? I don't want to put out the idea that just because you like some certain people, that means you're immune to being raped. I don't know what's in Kevin Stefanski's heart, but I know he has not demonstrated an inability to play black people at quarterback. That is what we do know, right? I don't want to be the dude out here just like giving white folks like the pass on anything. But, and I'm not saying that's what you were doing, but
I want to say this though.
He's never demonstrated he has a problem with it.
I do want to say this. I think I might give Kev the pass because he kept Joe Woods here. He kept Joe Woods here longer. He absolutely should have.
He did everything he could to not fire that brother.
He did everything he could to not fire Joe Woods. Let me tell you something.
He had us out here like, brother, we understand. But you got to do what you got to do. Okay.
I wouldn't even say that. I was saying fire that. And I won't say the word, but like, I was extremely upset with Joe Woods. But I was like, hey man, you can fire him. I don't care.
Look, he had us all here giving him that brother speech. You ever get that speech? You got some friends that you should have after a certain point because they haven't given up certain activities, and somebody pull you aside and be like, hey man, you got a lot going for yourself. But I need you to understand, where you want to go, it ain't compatible with certain elements, right? Like, don't let this brother bring you down. Like, we was out here like, brother, Joe Woods about to get you fired, and I don't want that for you. But yeah, it's like Kevin's never demonstrated an inability to do so. You know who I think should be on the hot seat if we want to talk about like, hey man, that seems kind of questionable. Shane Steichen just don't want to play Anthony Richardson. Bro, he be finding white people to play over Anthony Richardson. He be finding. Am I lying? Gardner Minshew?
Yeah, Gardner Minshew.
Joe Flacco? Daniel Jones is I've got to ask questions at that point. We out here missing the real racism. Okay? Because Shedeur Sanders not starting is not a product of racism. It's a product of the draft, right? It's a product of, we saw the brother look like he don't know what he's doing on the offense. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Did that look like a backup quarterback to y'all? That's the thing that drives me crazy. Can't nobody say yes to that. And they know they can't say yes to that because what are they defaulting to? Dumb shit, right? Pure, underrated, unadulterated, gasoline sniffing dumb shit. It's like, what? Well, the offensive lineman chose not to block.
Even though three of the same five offensive linemen were in there for Dylan.
By the way, right? This is how I view it, Cole. Let's say that is true. So you telling me the brother Shedeur is an asshole? Like he can't get people to do his job? I thought he was a leader.
Either way you go, it's a bad look.
It's a bad look. Bro, if 3 people at the end of the roster say, fuck it, I'm going to risk my career so you don't shine, you got to be bad behind the scenes. Right now, I don't think that's the case because I don't think he was sabotaged. But when you say stuff like this, you're inherently, implying that maybe not the most likable guy behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, well, what's going on with that? Ain't it the quarterback job to get the offensive line to help him out? Well, it's also the quarterback job to help out the offensive line. And look, I do think there is something to the offensive line really don't like Shedeur all like that, but that has to do with how Shedeur plays football.
Yeah.
He make their life difficult. Of course they love Dylan. You see Dylan in that pocket, 3 steps tight. Little pat, 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 pat. Like, he not blowing his tap. He not blowing it.
What do you do, Q? What do you do?
Little thug letter. Little pat, 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 pat. You know what I mean? Like he don't leave his landmark.
Clip that, please. Thank you.
The little thug ladder for him, right? But Dylan, they like blocking for Dylan. They don't love blocking for Shedeur. Well, why is that? Because Shedeur be holding that ball. And I don't want to turn this into a let's talk about every flaw the 5th round pick has, but this is the conversation people force. I was ready to let the shit go, Cole. I put out the video, the post-game video of this, right?
That's where this is coming from.
I could have no. Here's what I'm saying. I could have did Shedeur dirty and got 1 million views on it because I could have been like, Shedeur Sanders proves the coaching. I could have did the clickbait. I didn't even go there. I chose to just highlight that Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel had a good game. I let Shedeur out the headline. I was ready to just let this shit go. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't even going to really think about it that much. People forced the issue. Why? When you see that clip of RG3?
Oh yeah, I seen the clip of RG3. First of all, I don't want to talk about Bob.
You know what I'm talking about? Somebody brought up the only point I want to bring up in that video, which is what the fuck going on with his hair?
Why he look like Chuck Berry?
Man, I don't know. Every time we see RG3, he looked like an AI generated hairline.
He just doing weird stuff. You know what I really hated about
RG3 hair looked like black video game created character hair.
It really do. And why you have to wear the Cleveland jersey when you did that, bro? Why you have to do that?
Because he's corny.
Because you just made me mad. You just made me mad all over again.
Yeah, it's just like, why did you have to remind me that you played for the Browns?
Like, I forgot you was part of the list.
Yeah. Honestly, who had a sadder Browns career, him or Kenny Pickett?
Him?
Kenny Pickett, we got a 5th out of. We got our money back on that, which we will talk about in just a second. But yeah, the Shedeur stuff. Hey, Curtis, come on stage. Clap it up for Curtis, y'all.
Oh yeah, clap it up for Curtis.
Clap it up for Curtis. Let's see the hoodie of the day. Hoodie of the day. Attack on Titan. Is that
no Attack on Titan. We got
My Hero Academia today.
I knew it was one of the popular ones. All right. I got my shit off on this whole thing. Y'all get y'all shit off on this whole Shedeur thing and the nonsense surrounding it.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, there's not much for us to say, especially now. He is the 3rd string quarterback. He gonna be the 3rd string quarterback, and I'm gonna be real with you. We really shouldn't have a whole bunch of energy discussing the 3rd string quarterback until he's actually going to play in games, and he's just not. He's not gonna play in any games anytime soon.
Bro, I can't believe Josina Anderson put out a 5-page tweet. School.
Like, how do people not feel ridiculous about this entire thing?
How did she write this up and not feel? She put in it at one point, you know, if the Browns really cared about Shedeur, they would have played him in that second preseason game, even if he was injured a little bit.
What?
Yeah, it's in there. Go read it.
I don't need to read. I don't even want to read that. I don't even want to read that.
She said the Browns stifled his momentum by not playing him in the second preseason game.
Yeah, because he was hurt.
And if the Browns would have played him while he was hurt, and that brother would have looked bad, I remember this from the Baker days, right?
He would have got
the actual sabotage allegations would have been crazy.
Yeah, it would have been nuts. But he didn't do that. He kept him out because they care, and they don't want him to get hurt.
Hey, bro, they do everything to make Kevin say, man, fuck this. The second he got that sabotage question, I'm like, that's not good for Shedeur. Kevin is not somebody who does well with conspiracy theories.
He's
right?
not. He's not.
He was
like,
what?
Kevin's not somebody who handles nonsense well in general.
He's not really for it. He's not like he's not and like honest to God in Cleveland, we kind of need that. Like, you got to have a low tolerance of nonsense in this city because we will give you as much as you allow us to give you in this city.
It's just it's stupid. It's not worth discussing. Why would that man has had quarterbacks that we probably wanted him to sabotage. and he didn't do it.
Yo, he didn't sabotage Deshaun Watson.
Like, why is he gonna sabotage?
We was begging him
Shedeur
to.
We was like, hey, bro, get him out of here. We don't care what you got to do. And he still wouldn't do it.
He was like, no, I'm trying to win games. He said he went out there and stood 10 toes down defending a guy he didn't even want on the team in the first place. And that is also another thing, right? We have actual evidence that if Kev does not actually like demand the guy be on the team, right? He just ends up with the guy at the quarterback position. That doesn't mean he's not going to do his job. And I know the narrative is that Kevin didn't choose Shedeur. There's probably some truth to that. But that doesn't mean that Kevin is going to not do his job because Shedeur is not his guy. Deshaun wasn't his guy, and he was willing to give up. Well, he at that point, he wasn't just willing to give. He was eager to give up play call at that point. So that's not the greatest example. But he was willing to hire Ken Dorsey to fix that. Now, Ken Dorsey didn't fix it. He would two offensive coordinators to try to fix this shit.
In fairness to Ken Dorsey, I'm not sure anybody could have fixed it.
Yeah, that was a bad job, brother.
Anybody could have
to take. Ooh, I know he was pissed. By the time he got to that, yeah, my career's over. Imagine you bet it all on Deshaun Watson and he came up like that.
Yeah, but the whole Sanders thing, I'm seeing all these excuses being made for him. Like, brother, man, he just played bad. We don't gotta go all the conspiracy theories and things like that. Because the day after the game was over, I figured, you know what? I'm gonna watch the tape. It can't be that bad. I watched it. I kid you not. I started to get a headache, man. The amount of drifting this man was doing in the pocket, like, brother.
Fast and Furious
Tokyo Drift, man. I started playing that song. I told Alexa to turn on Tokyo Drift.
Serve in that corner wall.
Hey,
hello ball. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, that's all hard, ain't it? That's all hard.
Shedeur likes it too, bro. He was listening to that shit while he was playing.
Oh man.
No, it was bad. Like, bro, JT O'Sullivan ripped them apart for like 40 minutes straight on QB Film School. He's like, yeah, man, this is just not rosterable right now.
I saw Deontay Lee. He was like, hey, man, it's bad. What's his name on ESPN? I can't believe I forgot his name. Dan Orlovsky. He was like, yeah, it's bad, man.
I told Dan to turn off his notifications. I'm like, hey, Dan, turn off the notifications.
No, everybody was like, it's bad. Like, he played bad. He played terribly. He really did. Like, he really did.
You would say shit like that, but he had what did RG3 say? He had the 7th string offensive line in. Boy, what?
First of all, I would like to say this, and I know Bob knows this, right? I know Bob knows this. If you're the 4th string quarterback, you play with the 4th string offensive line against other 4th stringers. That's what happens. That's not sabotage. That's what happens.
Browns to have in the game at that point. I haven't got one person to answer that question. Like, who's supposed to be in there, dog? He's the 3rd quarterback in the preseason. It's rough. Yeah, he ain't out there with nobody. He's also not playing nobody.
You wanted DeJuan Jones out there specifically for Shedeur Sanders? Come on, bro.
People were saying, man, why ain't Gage and Isaiah Bond out there? I'm like, because they don't have to be out there. Let him figure it out on his own. Like, they want Shedeur to get everything handed to him and not be able to work for it. Sounds kind of similar to a certain WNBA basketball player, but we ain't going to talk about that right now. We're not going to talk.
Hold on. Who you trying to talk about?
You know who you talking about?
Yeah, I know. Caitlin Clark. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
At least CC put the work in. At least
so does Shedeur.
At least she be playing well and stuff. Not so much this year because she been hurt. But
you know, wild, like how much people have overrated his college career because they're like, well, one proved in college that they should get the opportunity, and Dylan Gabriel didn't do it. I'm like, Dylan Gabriel has had one of the best college careers of all time. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, he did this.
Way better. I'm sorry. Like he's accomplished way more than Shedeur has.
Yeah, like way more. Like, he's beat a Power 5 school at least once, right? Well, I mean, no, we still count the Big 12 Power 5. My bad. But like, you know, that's the other thing with Shedeur, right? The big question. Sometimes it looks like week 1. Sometimes it looks like week 3 with Shedeur. And also, whenever he played a really good team in college, it looked like week 3. And I remember bringing this up. Curtis, you remember me bringing this up? Being like, hey, man, the brother has never had a great game versus a great opponent.
Hey, man, turn the Oregon tape. Turn the BYU tape.
Yeah.
Turn the Nebraska tape.
The UCLA tape. I mean, that was brutal, right? Like, when he goes up against that level where he can't get away with being a little bit slower processing the play or off schedule as much or trying to create, shit gets different, right? Like, he's going to have to learn that. He has a lot to learn. Clearly, and I know people have been debating me on this for a long time, he's a developmental prospect. I feel like the reasonable people of the world are at least there, right? He's a developmental prospect. You're not going to play him early. Yes, you're going to play Dylan Gabriel, and it is obvious that Dylan Gabriel should play before him. The coaching staff was right the whole time.
What a surprise! What a surprise! the people who have been watching all of them day to day, every single day, and everything that they're doing knew exactly.
Brother, could you imagine if they would have moved Dylan down the depth chart and then put Shedeur at 2, and then we saw what we saw in this preseason? We would have been like, "What the hell is going on with them?" Like,
Somebody said,
screamed of Jimmy Haslam intervened, right? If that's what was happening.
Colorado beat the previous team in the national championship, TCU. Those were vastly different TCU teams. Vastly different TCU teams. Vastly different TCU teams.
Good.
That team won like 5 games that year. I don't even think they were bowl eligible after they went to the
They weren't. They won 5 games that year. They weren't even bowl eligible that year. Like, it's crazy how people are just trying to make.
We pay attention. Why do people say shit about Shedeur like we have not been watching it too? Like, that's the thing that's crazy. People were saying shit to me about that preseason game. I'm like, sir, I watched it. Like, what are you talking about? He only had 2 bad plays. What? The whole game, he had 1 good play. Legit. When he hit the stick and threw that shit to the tight end on top, like, that's a positive graded play. It's the only one in the game. He had 11 dropbacks. He threw the ball 3 times.
He had 11 dropbacks. He got sacked 5 times, and I guarantee you.
And one of those sacks he took intentionally.
Yeah.
He just ran out the line, behind the line of scrimmage. And by the way, it's the second time he's done that in the preseason. Makes me question, like, what the fuck is he, like, presence of mind? Where's it at?
He has to understand that he cannot work out of structure. He can't. He literally cannot do it. It's something he needs to get coached out of. If I'm Stefanski, I would tell him, hey, man, the out of structure shit, you're not doing it anymore. Like, enough. You can't do it because you're so limited athletically, and every time he does it, it's a disaster. And someone in the comments was trying to say, oh, he can work out structure. I'm like, no, the hell he can. If he did that shit against the Ravens or a good defense, oh, he's getting carried off the field. Like,
if he did that against the Browns' first team defense, he would get murdered.
Hey, by the way, I think Kevin did a good thing not giving that man first team reps. Like, I think he was protecting him because, yeah, not ready for Myles Garrett at all. Myles holding that. But in all seriousness, yeah, 7-on-7, they need to just put him in the cones, dog. No moving. Like, no moving. Box right here. The only thing you can do is a little slide shuffle, right? Step up north. Ain't no, that box should be shallow as shit, so he can't plant on that back foot and do the spin. No fucking spins in 7-on-7. Yeah, he needs to be more disciplined in the pocket. And the thing was, week 1, he did show that. He was getting more disciplined in the pocket a little bit, right? There were positive steps there at least. This one here was like, man, like if this were his first preseason game, if these games happen in the opposite order, I would be encouraged because it's like, oh, he looked like that in the first one. And then the third one, it looked like he made some progress. What happened is like, he looked like he had made some progress and then he completely backslid for whatever reason in this preseason game. And sometimes shit happens, you backslide. It's not permanent. And that's what I'm hoping with Shedeur. But yeah, man, these aren't things that we have had to talk about a lot with the other quarterbacks in the room. And ultimately, that's why those guys are going to play earlier. And that makes sense. And it's not strange. But this is another edition of the Browns do something completely normal. And everybody else reacts to it in the strangest way possible.
See, Adam brought up a great point. Shedeur asked Miles in that first preseason game, "Hey, you think my spin and everything would have worked?" And Miles told him no.
He told him no and then walked him through exactly what somebody would do. And then the Rams did it to him.
Keep in mind, these are that was the Rams' third and fourth string. Like, brother, the way you played at Colorado, you're not going to be able to play that way here. You're not going to be able to play that way in the NFL. It's not going to happen.
Brother, not in the AFC North especially. Like, I'm sorry. The Big 12 is not that difficult of a college conference compared to, like, the Big 10 and the SEC in my mind. I think it's like a big step down. It's a mid-major at this point. That might be a hot take, but that's just more my take is. It's not really up to snuff there. I mean, I think even the ACC is having this issues competing with those two conferences. You ain't getting away with that shit in the Big 10. Like,
Can you imagine him trying to do that against Penn State?
JT Tuimatalo? He ain't even getting away from JT Tuimatalo, bro. Jack Sawyer wrapping that shit up. Big ass Jack Sawyer just gonna run around the corner. I'm gonna just grab you.
Abdul Carter might kill him.
Abdul would have killed him.
Abdul would have been nasty. That Penn State defense would have done him nasty. Hell, Derek Harmon.
Or yeah.
Like,
Derek Harmon, Jordan Burch, all of them dudes.
I mean, did he already do it? Was Derek Harmon starting on that team?
No, but no, he was at Michigan State. But Oregon, that front, there's some guys there that are still there now. I think one of the Uiagalelei brothers, Mateo, I think he was still there. I don't know if he was rotating, but that would have
Michigan.
Oh, Michigan would have killed him. Mason Graham,
murdered him, all of them.
Kenneth Grant. Ooh.
Who was that edge? Josiah Stewart?
Yeah,
Josiah Stewart, yeah.
That front seven would have had a field day. That front four would have had a field day, dog. Field day.
So, and I think this is something that people got to be real with. He barely got away with it in Big 12. Like, he beat Kansas. Well, he didn't beat Kansas with it, but like, this is one thing to look good against Kansas and fucking Kansas State, and like, these are good schools, but they're not that tier. You went up against a ranked team in BYU. You couldn't do this shit against BYU. Tyler Batty was eating that shit up. Curtis, no. Curtis.
What I do? Why is that?
You wanted to say it. You wanted to say it,
bro. It was so obvious.
You wanted to say that so bad. You wanted to jump on that one. Oh, his last name Batty too. Oh man. Curtis was on it, bro. We talking about football, brother. We talking about football.
Oh man,
he got all these inappropriate thoughts. It's crazy. But by the way, Curtis, I don't know if you thought you was being subtle there. It hit your face so fucking obvious.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to make it obvious. I'm like, man, it's gonna slip anyway. So
you went from this is how it was. I watched it, but anyways, there's a lot he has to adjust to, a lot he has to get better at. It's gonna be look, the Browns aren't gonna wait for him to be a finished project, right? They'll develop in the background while they're doing other shit too. But what the fuck is Colb dying at?
Look at the latest super chat. Oh shit!
Dustin Hopkins got cut. If anyone cares,
Hopkins cut. Yes. Hey, so funny thing funny thing about Dustin Hopkins, and I'll put my guy on blast. So, shout out Mac Robinson, our homie.
Oh, he put the Ignatius curse on him
because he was hanging out with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was hanging out with him, and then all of a sudden fell off. That's two. Now see that. That's two. That's two players. That's two players.
Did Sean Watson ever visit St. Ignatius?
Hey, let me find out.
Let me find out he was at the Ignatius game.
All I'm saying is Shedeur went to Ignatius, and he had the worst performance I've ever seen. I've ever seen him have.
That shit was like watching Deshaun Watson. I was like, wow.
Speaking of Watson, he was placed on the PUP list, so there's that.
Oh, Mike Hall. Mike Hall passed his physical on the 53.
Told you, motherfuckers. Yes. That's good news. That's really good news.
Because I got the 53 roster pulled up now. The guys who got their contracts terminated, we all know D-Hop got cut. Deontay got cut. That was going to happen. Sam Kamara got cut. Julian Okwara got cut. That was a surprise. And Travion Williams, he got cut.
No,
guys
we got
waived is Chase Cota, Caden Davis, Chris Edmonds, Lamarion James, Keyshawn Johnson, Amari Marshall, Kay McDonald, Pierre Strong, and Killian Zier. Whatever.
So they're definitely bringing in a running back.
Man, Dustin Hopkins.
Can't say I didn't see that one coming.
You guys changed snatch by a UFL kicker.
Hey, bro,
pretty good one though.
The UFL all you want. They produce them kickers, dog. They produce two of the best kickers in the league right now. UFL alumni.
Facts.
Maybe three. Maybe Mr. Schmidt. He's our guy.
Mr. Schmidt.
Yeah, that's how you say his last name. It's Andre Schmidt.
Okay.
Played for the Battlehawks.
Hey, salute. I ain't hating. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating.
I feel like my theory is with kickers, people underestimate just how lonely that shit is kicking in the NFL versus kicking in college. It's like 12 dudes on your team in scholarship on special teams, like from punts, long snap. I remember when I was in college at YSU, I knew the long snapper, one of the long snappers on the team. He was like, yeah, me and the long snappers were going to fucking eat. It was like 8 people. Now you go from that, like that level of camaraderie to like the NFL where it's like, hey man, the long snapper's 45, he has 3 kids, he's not fucking hanging out with you. The punter's 40 and you're the new kicker. By the way, nobody's going to be the kicker's friend because that guy's in and out. Nobody's establishing that relationship. It's fucking lonely as shit. You imagine that? Like that's gotta suck. It's the worst job. Gage Larvin has made the initial 53.
Hey, can we talk about how many undrafted free agents have made the initial 53 on the Browns so far? It's like 6 guys. It's like 6 guys.
Yeah, they got
Isaiah Bond, Aiden Huntington, Dom Jones, Donovan McMillan.
Bond, he's a UDFA, but that's a different.
It still counts. It still counts. He's a UDFA.
I mean, if he's good, it will be a plus only for Andrew Berry, but it's a little bit of a special circumstance, UDFA, right? Like, you know, I can't act like he's the same thing as like hitting on Aiden Huntington.
I'm not saying it's the same thing, but it still counts.
Yeah, definitely a UDFA.
Definitely a UDFA. So Isaiah Bond, Aiden Huntington, Donovan McMillan, Dom Jones, Gage Larvidan, and then linebacker
Easton McNarena's Arnold, who was at USC last year.
Ooh,
that's 6.
That's a good class.
6.
That's a good class for UDFA.
I don't think all of them are going to make it after the waiver claims come through, but
they will be on the practice squad at least.
Yeah. That's really good. Hey man, can we talk about how like crazy the Dustin Hopkins fall off was?
He must have went to Ignatius.
Maybe, man. But he legitimately went from having arguably the greatest season a kicker has ever had as a member of the Cleveland Browns in 2023 to just being
Booty
the worst kicker in the NFL. Like, he had a fall off that was honestly almost as bad as Deshaun Watson.
No, it wasn't that close. Because like Deshaun had that fall off in his prime. Dustin was old. Like, he just got old at this point. He had the one hot season out of nowhere and went old. Deshaun was like on his way to being an MVP candidate perennially, and then just
forgot how to play football.
Yeah, forgot how to play football.
Like, not even forgot to play football. Just net negative. Like, bro, it's bad. Like, you imagine how you go from, yeah, man, we think this $45 million deal for you is going to be a steal per year because you're going to be so good, such a positive to our football team, to then 3 years later, the Browns be like, we're perfectly okay paying you $45 million to sit at home.
Insane.
Like, we think we're better if we just burn $45 million on the cap for the next 2 years. And it's not just the Browns front office that believes it. There is no outcrying from the players saying we must utilize that money.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, nah, that's the right decision. We'll just work with $45 million less on the salary cap every year because he's that bad.
Man, I just can't believe, like,
brother, Dylan Gabriel looked so much better than Deshaun Watson did last year.
So much better. It's not even close, bro. It's not close.
Like, if Dylan Gabriel would have walked from Oregon's campus into the Browns offense last year, we would have been like, whoa, what's happening?
That's so insane to say.
It's like, insane that it's true.
It's insane to say be right. Like, that is crazy. I wonder who the new kicker is going to be. I wonder if it's gonna be Smith or if it's gonna be, or they're gonna bring in somebody from outside.
They haven't worked out anybody.
So that's gonna be. Oh, is the final 53 out? Like, is the whole thing out? Okay.
Yeah, just 2 running backs on the final 53.
Oh, so just Samson and Ford?
Yeah, but we know they're going to keep probably 4.
Yeah, we know that's going to change.
There's some moves to be made here. So I'll pull it up right now. I got it right now from Cam Justice's Twitter. 3 quarterbacks: Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders.
Great.
2 quarterbacks: Jerome Ford, Dylan Sampson. By the way, shout out Andrew Berry getting the 5th, getting his money back with some interest for Kenny Pickett. And people were acting like that wasn't impressive. Oh, he only got his pick back. Brother, it was Kenny Pickett. Who, you imagine you trade for somebody, they lose a job to a 41-year-old man, and then you can get your full refund out?
I know, that's crazy.
I didn't expect that. I was saying, what, 2027-6?
And honestly, it's a better 5th round. It's a better 5th round pick because they traded the Lions. Yeah, they traded the Lions 5th round pick, and then they got the Raiders 5th round pick back. So technically, you got a better pick back.
I imagine, okay, so wide receiver, Isaiah Bond, DeAndre Carter, Jerry Jeudy. So DeAndre Carter did make the roster.
Yeah, he did make the roster.
They ping-ponged that shit because it was out that he didn't. And then Mary Kay said, no, he did make the roster. And then Adam Schefter posted about 30 minutes later, he didn't.
So he did make the roster.
He did, though. Yes. Okay. Gage Larvin made the roster. Okay. Jamari Thrash, Cedric Tillman. I would say one of those spots can probably be moved, and I think it's clearly between DeAndre Carter and Gage Larvin. And I think they want to keep Gage over DeAndre.
I would hope they would keep Gage over the DeAndre. Keeping DeAndre doesn't make sense to me, to be completely honest with you.
Like, well, I know I have PTSD from it, but we've kept these guys who look good at special teams in the rookie year, after a UDFA camp, and then they get to the regular season and they do some dumb shit with the football. And like, I appreciate somebody who could make a play off a punt return or a kick return, but what I cannot tolerate is fucking up a punt return and kick return.
Yeah, facts.
So
facts.
That's the thing. A rookie there, UDFA guy, you know, yeah, I can understand the value in having a veteran there because it's like, hey man, the last thing you want to do is fuck that up. So yeah. Now they kept 4 tight ends, which was a surprise to me. Brendan Bates, Harold Fain, and David Njoku, Blake Whitehart. We'll see if they stick with that. 10 offensive linemen who they traded for Levinston, right? And then we know all the other offensive linemen that they kept. I don't think I have to walk through that, do I?
Yeah, I would just do it just so everybody knows.
All right. Yeah, I'll read through it on my channel when I make this video. I'm like, what? I make that video in like 45 minutes. Malik Collins, Myles Garrett, Mason Graham, Mike Hall, Shelby Harris, Aiden Huntington, Isaiah McGuire, Cam Thomas, Joe Tryon, Shoyinka, Alex Wright. No surprises there. We knew they were keeping 10 defensive linemen.
Hey, can I say something? What's the name of the offensive tackle we just traded for? I forget his name.
KT.
Yeah, we're just gonna call him KT.
KT Levinston.
KT Levinston. He took Stroyenka for a ride in that preseason game on that one block. He literally blocked him like 15 yards down the field. I was like, yeah, they saw that, was like, nah, we need to get that guy.
Yeah, we'll pick that guy up. Take a flyer on him.
Yeah, we will bring him in. I like that.
Jerome Baker, Devin Bush, Mahmoud Diabite, Easton, Mascaris Arnold, Carson Schlesinger. So Baker does make the team. We'll see if Bush gets suspended. They might have to think about adding another guy here. DBs, Grant Delpit, Miles Harden, Ronnie Hickman. I don't think Rayshawn Jenkins is safe, but he's here. Rayshawn Jenkins is the one that's played like ass. Dom Jones, DeMonte Casey, Donovan McMillan. I would not count him as safe. Cam Mitchell, Greg Newsome, Denzel Ward. I think they want to keep Dom Jones, but I think McMillan and Rayshawn Jenkins are something comes out interesting, they're probably gone. I think Rayshawn's probably the first one to go, and then McMillan after that. Rayshawn Jenkins was not impressive in the preseason. And then
Winston Reed was placed on IR, designated for return after week 4.
Mm-hmm. And then obviously Quinshon Judkins is not signed yet. So that there's some spots here, right? Like Brendan Bates and Blake Whitehart. One of those guys are going to go once Quinshon Judkins is signed. And then Andre Smith and Corey Bojorquez, Rex Sanahar made it as special teams.
Okay, so 2 of the 3 special teamers we know are going to stay. We'll see what happens with Smith.
And here's the number one thing. Let's not overreact to who they have on the roster right now, how many positions they have right now. I already see that happening. It's in flex.
This is the initial 53. This is not the final 53.
Yeah. Like they will have more than 2 running backs on this roster.
I'm gonna be real with you. Bro. And me and Chops been talking about this. Andrew Berry is about to put in a lot of claims. I think. I think you could see the bottom of that roster might look completely.
Go ahead, my bad.
I'm just saying, the bottom of that 53 might look completely different tomorrow.
Part of me is debating whether I even want to make this video at 4 because I feel like there's a chance here that this changes by the time we get to 5 o'clock.
Yeah, there is. If I was you, I would honestly I'll probably wait till tomorrow to do that.
I'm not trying to make 4 videos again today.
If I was you, I'd be like, you know what? We just go wait until we know what the actual 53 is. We're gonna go.
We're gonna let that drop.
No, but I do think there have been some guys who have been waived already that I think they're gonna put claims in. Doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna get them because Tennessee is ahead of them. So we have to we got to see what's going on.
How does that work? When you put a claim in, do you go back to the line? Or?
Wait, say that again.
When you put a claim in, does it go you go all the way back, or do you get to claim a number of guys at the number 2 spot, or you stay there?
No, they get to claim as many guys at the number 2 spot as they want.
Well, yeah, they're going to take advantage of that. They're I would be surprised if Estime isn't claimed.
Oh, he's going to be.
Deal?
He's gonna get claimed by either Tennessee or the Browns for sure.
Yeah.
I think Trey Palmer, the wide receiver from the Bucks, I think the Browns are gonna put a claim in on him. There's 2 tight ends that got released. Well, waived.
So even with the fact they got Bond now, they don't really need a Palmer.
I think they would do it just because he's I think he's talented, to be completely honest. I think
Oh, you like Trey Palmer?
I think he could play. I think they would do it. Trying to see. There's 2 tight ends who got let go. Jelani Woods from the Colts. He's been hurt the last 2 years, but he played in preseason and he's healthy. He's been healthy in preseason. I wonder if they would take a chance on him just because he's 6'7" and runs 4.6 and he's built. So maybe they're like, you know what? I'd rather have that as my tight end 3 than fucking Blake Whitehart.
I don't think they like the blocking tight end. I think that like every year I'm like they're going to keep a blocking tight end, and then they do something like that. So I wouldn't think that's the craziest thing if they take a developmental guy who can receive. Maybe they don't really seem to value it. They're like, we just use the extra tackle and move on with our day. We don't really need the extra tight end.
I would still rather have Jelani just because, like, great athlete. Great.
Yeah.
Also, Greg Dolchich or whatever from the Giants. I think he's better than Blake Whitehart too, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
So I'd keep an eye on those 2. Does Trey Palmer play special teams? He does not, though. He does not play special teams at all.
Yeah. I'm not too familiar with Trey Palmer.
Trying to see if there's anybody else. Someone said just try Aiden at tight end. Hey, maybe they will.
No, they're good. What do you mean?
he already played fullback.
No, I'm dead serious. They're gonna do that. He's gonna be on the end of the line. He's gonna be lead tackling, and they're gonna throw him a route. By the way, that
you said they go throw him a route. They're not gonna
throw him a route. They're gonna definitely throw him a route in the end zone. Goal line situation. They're gonna do some trickery, have something. Oh, we're gonna sneak him out back, and then Joe Flacco gonna go fat man touchdown.
Hey, if we get a fat man touch, imagine we get a fat man touchdown to seal a game. Oof.
We getting a fat man. Look, no, Colb, you're looking at this the wrong way. I don't care when you get the fat man touchdown. You seal the game when you get the fat man touchdown. You can't lose when you get the fat man touchdown. You think about any game you've ever been on the wrong side of a fat man touchdown. That was when it was turn the PS5 on. Fat man just scored.
Also,
by the way, did you see CJ Stroud call Tyreek Williams a dirty bubble?
No, I did not see that.
He was in a press conference. Tyreek yelled at him. He's like, "Shut up, fatty." It's Tyreek Williams, aka Dirty Bubble.
Hold up. Ray Rags put the rules in. Shout out to Ray Rags. Always shout out to Ray Rags.
Big shout. Executive producer.
Yeah, man, there's gonna be some guys who got weight. I think they're gonna say. Also, it kind of feels weird calling Aiden a fat man because that man is not fat. that man is built.
That man built. Nah, but he got a lot of 280 on 6 feet. That's gonna look chubby. Hey, but he run 4.6 though. Like if he gets imagine like you get a tip ball and he start running out the way.
Go on.
It's gonna be like whoa.
and then you know you're not gonna be able to bring him down.
It was like, remember when Teron Armstead ran his 40 and he was like, wow, fat man flying. Like
oh man. But yeah, the only team that can stop the Browns from getting a player if they want to claim anybody is the Titans.
Yes. So that's all year.
It's not all year. It's for I think it's until, let me see. Let me go read this. After the third week of the regular season, the order is based on the league standings in reverse order. With the team with the worst record getting first priority, the order is updated weekly after.
Okay.
So until the season starts, like we're good, pretty much.
Yes. Well,
it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. Now I'm on Twitter making sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, I am too. I think good.
Like, did anybody else interesting get cut?
Nah, but Mina Kimes dropped a new podcast.
Is she?
Yeah.
Salute to Mina.
I think she got an Apple deal.
Damn.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to JP. So he on the podcast now with Chris Long. I'm telling you, bro, we might not be able to get him to come back to the hood, dog.
Yeah, but I say he ain't coming back to the project.
You don't think he coming back to the hood? You know what I mean?
He's not coming back to the hood, man.
You know, I feel like we got a house in the hood. Like
he ain't coming back, man. He ain't coming back. I'm telling you, he ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back to the neck of the woods.
But nah, man.
All right, no. He gonna be on the other side of the stadium during the Senior Bowl. I'm like, damn, bro, you already forgot about us.
You already forgot about us. It's crazy.
Damn. He gonna be on the field during the Senior Bowl. I'll be looking at for the stands, hating from the outside the club. Like,
oh, Spencer Rattler named starting QB week 1. Okay, we'll see how long that lasts.
Hey, look, man, they about to play all of them.
Yeah, they are.
By the way, people need to stop dangling Deshaun Watson in front of Browns fans' faces like this. Like, y'all need to stop, bro.
It's the easiest rage bait in the world at this point.
I don't know. Like, don't forget about Deshaun Watson. Shut the fuck up. Like,
Browns over under at wins is 5.5. Will I bet the over?
I take the over.
I think I'll bet the over. Sprinkle a little something on that.
Curtis, you taking the over? I feel like you hating. You want to take the under because you don't like Joe Flacco. He don't even want to come on screen.
You're out. He don't even want to come
Take
on here.
what?
Dang.
The 5.5.
It's tempting. It is tempting.
You know Joe gonna get us over 5.5, man.
It's possible. I mean, it depends on how week 1 goes. If they win week 1,
Bro, I wish we played the Seahawks because, like, I want Joe Flacco to beat the Seahawks now.
Oh man, we would come on the pod. We wouldn't talk about shit up. We just talking shit for 2 hours.
Hey, bro, what happened?
that would be my 13th reason why.
What?
No, if Joe Flacco lets him down.
Wait a minute.
Drive,
Did you hear that?
He said my 13th reason why.
No, that was crazy.
Come on, Curtis.
Hey man, I
that's
can't
real
get that day
hate.
back. I
You said
can't
Joe
get that day out of my
Flacco.
head, bro. Those 2 picks, they just embedded in my mind.
Bro, y'all still got Jamal Adams over there?
No, Jamal Adams is out in Vegas
right.
with Pete and Gino.
You see that
Curtis, you
Seahawks
talk,
quarter
man.
missed the pick six.
Is everything all right? Everything all right, Curtis? What's going on?
Yeah, everything's cool. Everything's cool, man. What you talking about?
What are the other 12 reasons that Joe Flacco ends up being 13?
Hey man, those pick sixes, man. The first one, no, the second one got me. The second one really just, I was done. I was literally done.
It was back to back. It was nasty work.
Yeah, like the first one was bad enough, but you're like, okay, we can bounce back.
the
And then the second one happened, it was like, oh shit.
Well, no, the first one was nasty, but then it was like, hey, Joe's been cooking all game though, because he was cooking up to that point, and then it just went south. Back to back pick sixes. It was like it's over.
And those pick sixes was bad because wasn't both of those pick sixes like on the Texas side of the field too?
Oh, the first one definitely was.
The first one was 100. Like we were gonna at least get a field goal out of that.
We were gonna take the lead. I remember being like, we went from almost having the lead to being down 14
in a matter of like minutes.
Game time, it wasn't even minutes, Colb. It was minute. Like, in a matter of minute. Yes.
Oh man, that one hurt.
But
But
may God deliver him from those pick sixes.
could you imagine if Joe would have said that quote? Only Jameis could have got away with that, bro.
This is why I prefer Joe Flacco over Jameis, because once Jameis said that shit, I was done, bro. Like,
That's one of the greatest. That's one of the greatest quotes ever, bro.
Deliver me from these pick sixes.
Oh, that was the moment I was like, okay, yeah, man, we just gotta enjoy this season for what it is. This is hilarious.
I'm like, did he know he was being funny? Like, honest to God. That's what Jameis Winston say shit like, hey, bro, you was joking, right? Like, you was trying to be funny, right? But you can't tell. Like,
oh man,
the Lord deliver me from these pick sixes.
Hey Curtis, download that one play of what's this dude's name? KT. Download that one play of KT just beating the shit out of Shoyinka, bro. Like, we gotta watch that. I'm sorry.
I'll try to pull it up because I do think I know what you're talking about.
He dog walked this man in the preseason game. Hey, it was so bad. I was like, hey, bro, you low-key gotta cut him for that. That's terrible. And the Browns blew that play up to it. He was still getting his ass.
He was the one guy not there on the hand that pile. You know what I mean?
Man, like,
what happened, y'all? You gotta take the chin strap off.
Hey, bro, he was whooping his ass, dog. He the only player on the Rams who got a positive grade on that play. It was like, yeah, this what we need.
Curtis, what's the worst feeling in the trenches, in your opinion? Is it the like you looking at your quarterback when you would tackle, right? Like, I've seen Dewan Jones hit that one where the edge is over here and Dewan is looking dead at the starting quarterback, and I'm like, oh boy, I know that feels terrible.
No, the worst feeling is when you getting pushed back and you feel one of your feet lift up a little bit off the ground and you realize
you like, I'm going down. Are you a grab? You go down with me, guy?
Yes.
Yeah, because it don't look so bad. Don't look so bad.
You trying to turn him while you fall?
Yeah.
Land on top of you, make it look like a pancake.
Make it look like you just lost your balance real quick.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, he ain't make the play. He ain't make the play.
You try to pop it real quick and then shuffle over him like, oh yeah, I got him. I won that rep. Don't look at it, coach. Don't look at it.
No, damn well you ain't win that rep.
Oh no! The funniest one to watch on tape is when the center start buddy hopping and he don't realize the buddy hop not stopping. Like, he just like hop 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 hop. It's like, oh shit! Each hop is getting deeper. Like, this is not the direction it should be going. Oh, man. That shit is hilarious. That shit is hilarious, bro.
Dustin Hopkins getting cut is so just like, damn.
Or
bro.
Curtis, how does it feel when you go on the pull on the screenplay and you completely miss the linebacker?
Oh, that's the worst feeling in the world
because you feel like an asshole. There's nothing you can do but watch the shit happen now.
Oh, that's the worst part is when you miss the block and one of your coaches yells at you and you realize you messed up. Like, man, I guess I messed up on that one.
Like, I think Zach Zinter had a bad one like that. Yeah, they called it a screen play. He came around the linebacker, just went under. He went, ooh. I was like, ooh, that was bad. Like, hey, Dewan Jones, every time they try to get that man in space, I'd be like, this is a hopeless endeavor. Like,
Dewan can't do it, bro.
Yeah, just tell his big ass to turn and okay in those situations.
He can't do it, bro. Every time Dewan try to climb to the linebacker, it'd be so funny.
I'd be like, that man got no ability to hit in space whatsoever, bro. You'll keep your big ass at the line, bro. Like,
he's one thing he can do, like, he can wall guys off at least. So it's like, okay, it's something for us to work with. But if you're trying to get Dewan to like get somebody out of there or like
bro, I know
linebacker, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I know he hear that fucking shit get called in the huddle. He get mad as shit. He's like, damn. Whew.
Oh,
I know he ate that. All right. What we getting into next?
let's see. Curtis, is there anybody you think the Browns should put a claim in on?
Well, you said Trey Palmer earlier. That's probably one that I wanted to get. Damian Martinez, in case Estimate gets claimed first, because Seattle let him go. So that's someone who I want the Browns to get. I'd go after him too.
Damian Martinez got cut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got
Yeah, he
outplayed by, I think, another running back on the team. And, once that happened, I'm like, yeah, he might get cut. So
I like Damian. Big body.
He got cut. He got cut fast, didn't he?
yeah, I don't. It's just the waiver wires have to see, because a lot of people are saying they should go after, Isaiah Simmons, Chad Muma, because Chad Muma, no.
I've seen Jacksonville try to replace him like 8 times over the last 3 years.
Like, no. And Isaiah Simmons, he's been moving around every position. They had him at linebacker, they had him at corner, they had him at safety. I'm like, no.
I'm cool on him. I'm cool.
No. Just no. Jelani Woods is very interesting because you did mention him earlier. You just got to stay healthy.
I would take I would much rather have him than Blake Whiteheart easily. Like, not even close.
I don't know what they're going to do at the nickel. I really don't.
He's not really reliable, though. And you might just want somebody you feel like has a good chance to be available in that spot. You know what I mean? Like, availability really does matter if you're the third fucking tight end. Like, that guy can't be unreliable.
I understand what you're saying, but, like, I'm taking a chance on the upside there.
And why much upside do you fucking need a tight end? You got David Njoku and Harold Faina.
As much as I can get.
I think they just get somebody who can show up to fucking work on time. You know, like, you got to worry about if his shoulder's feeling right. Because you're going to feel that. If you got to go into like early into the season to get your third tight end, you got to go into the waiver already. You're going to feel that. You're like, what did you do this for? To get better at tight end 3? Nah. Get somebody who can just, get somebody who get out there, maybe hit somebody in space a little bit, put a hand on the guy, put a shoulder in the chest, and run not the shittiest route of all time.
It's funny you say all that because I feel like Blake Whiteheart doesn't fit the description.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I'm saying go out and get, but I mean, there's got to be some dude, Maybe it's the other guy they kept. He was pretty solid in preseason. What's the guy's name?
Which one? I think Canella. I think it was okay.
No, hell no.
No.
Sal Cannella.
No, I don't know who it was.
Damn, what's Sal do to you?
I mean, Sal's just not who we talking about right now. Sal is not that guy. Sal's a wide receiver. Like, me and Curtis watch a lot of spring football. We know how Sal Cannella can drive people crazy. He's like a diva spring player, low-key. Like, he tried to get one of his quarterbacks benched. That shit was fascinating. And then his homeboy that he got cut, I think. Because wasn't he really cool friends with somebody he was in the fucking USFL with before the UFL?
I think so. I'm not sure. But he's been around like the block a little bit. He's been around a while, so.
Oh yeah, UFL All-Star though. No doubt.
You talking about Bates? Are you talking about Brendan Bates?
No, we're talking about the quarterback.
I'll talk about, like, you were talking about one of the tight ends, and he said Sal Cannella, but originally, were you talking about Brendan Bates? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Bates can do that.
Yeah.
Look, man, I know you getting your hopes up. Probably gonna be a born white guy. You know what I mean? 6'5", 240. He could do this and run out a little bit and show up on time.
You telling me my dreams of the all black tight end rooms is not gonna happen?
Hey, bro, like, I don't know if that's ever happened in a place that's gonna run as much 12 personnel as the Browns are gonna run this year. I feel like that's something if you were the Browns fan, you might criticize. You know, it's like, damn, this the tight end room? Like, we looking real athletic. Like,
Oh, you saying that's
can we block? Like, it's like on the Colorado line. Like, I need a grinder in that room. Like,
I was about to say it's funny how like certain position groups you don't see a white guy, you like,
like, we got one white edge.
I don't know.
We need a hustle guy, a glue guy in that edge room.
Oh man.
Oh, Malachi Corley got cut, and I forgot to mention that.
Bro, somebody played that damn clip of that GM frantically trying to trade up to get that man.
Joe Douglas.
Cut the next year.
It's tough.
Someone said, "Is Kaiser a white good?" I mean, he is, but I don't know if he's gonna get signed anywhere.
Let's see. Malachi Corley? Damn, bro. Some guys, it'd be crazy they get cut that fast. Like, what was going on? They cut you the next year.
Hey,
just fit wise. It didn't.
Well, they fired the GM too, right?
Oh yeah, he got fired.
Yeah. That'll do it. You get a new GM, they ain't got the vision that the guy that drafted you did. They don't see it. The fuck I'm doing with him on the roster.
The Browns brought him in for a top 30 visit last year, didn't they?
Cool.
They did. Malachi Corley.
Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah, we'll see. Something to watch.
I feel like we got enough projects at wide receiver.
That's true.
Like we need to use some of these guys. Like I think we maxed out our project slots, y'all. Like,
what do you think is the reason why they waived Amani? Amani Marshall, he's the practice squad running back for sure.
Yeah. And I don't think there's any reason behind it. I just think he wasn't gonna make the team.
Yeah, and they're gonna claim him. They're about to claim a running back, and then hopefully they figure out what's going on with Quinshon.
Which they hope to get some progress on sometime this week.
1 week before the season. That's great.
I mean, that's about when it usually happens.
So stupid, really.
Hey man, at least it's running back. like if there's one position you could just come in with the week of prepping and play.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand why the deal is not signed right now. I don't get the hold up there. Maybe this is something AB's cooking up something and I'm wrong on it, but it just doesn't feel like it makes a lot of sense right now.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out what happens.
Yeah. I mean, like I haven't been keeping up with Jack. Maybe Jack Duffin got a tweet that can explain this. I don't know. Yeah, Mahmoud's still not practicing.
Are we ever gonna get an update on that? Or he ain't practicing like 3 weeks.
We'll probably get an update next Wednesday.
Listen, Mascarenas Arnold might be your time to shine, brother.
Hey, Jerome Baker. Let's get to the questions. Super
chats. What we got?
This is from Ray Rags. The first one. I'm genuinely starting to think what people are doing about Shedeur in the media is what scared the teams away from. I lost a lot of respect for Josina Anderson after those tweets she put out.
You know what's interesting about that is, but the thing that created this phenomenon didn't happen until Shedeur dropped in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think teams were predicting this. I don't think anybody could predict this because this is a result of him falling in the draft and being kind of made a martyr to some people, right? And I think that's kind of elevated the conversation above it being about Shedeur. It's why the conversations are being had on platforms that have nothing to do with sports normally. Like, so on one hand, I can see how you can see this in hindsight and say, well, who would want to draft this for the third quarterback? But And maybe that's why he fell from day 2 to day 3, is that people started to see this bubble up and go, oh, I want nothing to do with this, right? But and he really didn't fall from day 1. Like he was just not going to be a first round pick, apparently. So maybe this elongated the slide when people saw how much of a deal people were making it. He got out the second round. People were like, yeah, man, I really don't know. This feels like it's a whole fucking thing now. And then you get to the 4th round and, people are still feeling that pressure. And then the Browns are like, yeah, well, we got enough needles to sit on. Like, that will be fine if we do it, I guess. But yeah, I just think that the thing that created this happened after the draft. And I don't know how much that factored into him being drafted or not.
All right, second one from
talking about it being like Deion was going to be the problem, right? You remember that? We were like, oh, Deion.
Mm-hmm.
Deion ain't done nothing. Like, that's the wild part. It's not Deion. It's everybody else who was telling us Deion not going to do nothing. Y'all overreacted. It's not going to be crazy. It's the media that's doing this. Literally. It's Josina Anderson. It's Bobbert. I don't know what to do with that.
All right, next one's from Ray Rags. Again, rejoice, Browns fans. Kenny Smallhands is off the team and we finesse the Raiders. Now, AB, I beg you, don't put DTR on the practice squad, please.
Hey, Corey, an asshole for bringing
I was going to say, Corey's definitely a dickhead for even putting that out there, dog.
Hey, bro, he an asshole. What is wrong with him?
We won that trade and you want to bring that man back? Come on,
out here celebrating, talking about AB cooking, and you out here like, yeah, bring back DTR on the practice squad, sir.
We're okay. We're good.
All right, next one's from Food Love Sue. Andrew Berry and KS have track record for this. In a good way, check the QB rooms years past. I mean,
we talk about him. He was talking about him. Not being racist.
Yeah, that
willingness to play a black man at quarterback. Yeah, Kevin Stefanski started PJ Walker twice.
Calgary Stampeders backup PJ Walker.
Like 2 different times, he was like, "Nah, let's put PJ back in to replace Dorian Thompson-Robinson." We didn't get to a white man until we got the dude off the street in 2023. And then here's his advocacy for Dorian Thompson-Robinson and Anthony Schwartz are enough for me, right? Joe Woods, like,
I'm telling you, bro. If there is one head coach, we will never be able to say it's racist. It's Kevin Stefanski.
And look, I don't know if he's not racist or not, but I know that man willing to put a black man at quarterback. Okay, that is the undebatable part about this. He might have racist thoughts. Some people will play a black man at quarterback, but still be racist. Kevin Stefanski is not starting Shedeur because Shedeur is black. I don't think that is the reason behind Kevin not playing him. You know what I mean? Kevin will start anybody if he thought he could help him win a game. He seems like that kind of guy.
We can sneak in some Cavs news. Max Strus underwent surgery to repair Jones' fracture in his left foot, and he'll miss 3 to 4 months.
Damn.
So, Jesus Christ.
Damn, what the fuck? That's not just like, that's news. Like, oh, well, that sucks.
Oh.
Well, I guess the good thing is that everybody's been telling me that the regular season's not going to matter at all. So, I guess it doesn't matter if we don't repeat the same record. Nobody's going to freak out about that if the Cats don't have the same record as last year, right?
3 to 4 months. So he should be...
should be back by, 3 to 4 months is a crazy range when you really think about it. Like, just like, give or take a month.
He's probably going to miss like the first, 10, 15 games?
He's going to be back around the All-Star break, right?
September.
October, November.
And
that's
then
3 months.
And then possibly into December.
Yeah, he's probably going to miss like a quarter of the season.
He's going to miss like the in-season tournament.
Yeah, he's gonna miss he's probably gonna miss like a quarter of the season. That's not insignificant.
Did he do that last year?
No, he had a different injury, I think.
I think that he had a different one.
No, I'm saying like he missed like a similar amount of time last year. Because I remember him like, man, we look good. Wait till we see Max Strus. He was doing that for like 2 months.
So Malik Beasley might be he might have a spot on the team.
A couple of extra games in the regular season.
No, they were thinking about signing him anyway. This might just push him to do it.
Man, look, I don't even know about the gambling stuff that he's been dealing with.
He got cleared from it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not why I don't want Malik Beasley. I don't want that celebration, dog. I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think they should do it.
I don't think this team needs that surrounding it. Okay.
I was talking to Mac about this too. I was like, hey, bro, you would literally never forgive that man if the Cavs were like in a critical playoff game and Malik Beasley has like the worst game you've ever seen, and then you find out later that he gets popped for gambling.
Yeah.
I was like, you would never forgive that.
Yeah. You don't need that.
I was like, it's not worth it, bro. It's not. It's really not worth it. But I do want to see what they do.
A million reasons the Cavs just don't have to do that.
All right. Next one is from G-Shy99 saying Kevin Stefanski got more reports saying he beefed with Baker compared to Watson.
Fact.
That's real.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
He threw Baker Mayfield out of town and was so happy to see Jacoby Brissett. This is not somebody who I think really factors that into his quarterback decision making.
Ooh, man. That's a good damn.
Yeah, next one is from Ray Rags. Also, I really appreciate Dan Orlovsky on SportsCenter just saying Sanders played bad and showing the film to explain why. This shit is ridiculous.
There's been 6 different people who have posted the film and told you he played bad. That's all it is.
Well, he played awful.
You know, it's funny. Like, you look at the retweets of those posts, you don't see the crazy shit there. They know they can't post that shit and say that crazy shit. It's always like over something else. But yeah, it's interesting how nobody was like, oh no, clearly Dan's biased here.
Like, come on, man.
We seen Dan do that with Stephen A. Remember that clip? We reviewed that clip a long time ago, and then he told Stephen A. he don't shower or some shit like that. You don't remember that?
I remember something about washing rags.
Know why Stephen A. smelled so good, and he's like,
yeah.
He was like, Stephen A., can I ask you a question? Why do black guys just smell so good all the time?
We were like, bro, that is something.
I was like, wow. All right, well, that's a win.
That's something y'all think about? You know what
I mean? I didn't know there was a positive one out there. Listen, I'll take it. Just imagine Dan Orlovsky out in public every time he's around Ryan Clark or somebody. He's like, dude, every single one.
Am I doing something wrong?
No, you know what's crazy? Like, you think about the dudes he knows. It's like, of course, every black man you've been around smells good. You've been dapping up Calvin Johnson, Swagoo, and fucking Ryan Clark your entire life. Calvin Johnson has a cologne company. Remember he was that. Yeah, he used to sell cologne for somebody too. That was like the one commercial he ever did. Ryan Clark, he's really into that. And then Stephen A. Smith, and then Swagoo. I mean, like, I don't even got to explain that one. The man named Swagoo. You can't stank in your name Swagoo at any point in your life. You don't keep that nickname. The second you come to school Musty and your name Swagoo, nickname over.
Yeah. Right.
You must go. Okay? Like, it's over. Like, stanky sauce. It's done.
What's the next one, Curtis?
Next one is from Iceman. Sanders fans give me MAGA vibes, LOL.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, same thing, basically. Demographics are probably a little different, but same thing.
I want to say it's not the same base, but it is. I wouldn't say it's MAGA as much as it's evangelical, like, because people compare it to Tim Tebow, and it's like black evangelical shit.
Yeah.
All right, next one. These next two are from
Very
Matt
much.
Thomas.
Let's throw out everything that we're seeing and just say God's got him. And like, okay, like this is not an acceptable form of analysis, man. Like,
Yeah, get to the one from Matt.
Yeah, Matt saying here to mess with Colb and say One Piece is trash. B.
you've been
Oh,
talking
no.
about One Piece a lot. You've been into it.
Hey, bro, like
Dang.
I didn't think it was like gonna be this crazy, but it's fire, dog. Like, it's fire. Like I thought JP, everybody's lying to me. Like, nah, it's fire, dog. It's crazy. I still got I'm looking forward to the 1100 episodes. I still have to watch. Yeah. That face is warranted. It's very warranted.
You know, I'm trying to live my life in a less judgmental way. So, you know, I'm just happy that you're enjoying your journey. It is not one that I could ever see myself on, but I'm happy that you're enjoying.
It's so funny you said that because I've been telling myself and other people that for a very long time. But man, it's fire.
I feel like my dedication to not being on that journey is a little bit different. I still ain't got past the first 5 minutes of that cyberpunk anime that I was kind of excited to watch.
I can't believe you ain't locked in for that. I thought you would have liked it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, look, here's the problem. I watch TV in the living room. My living room is next to the hallway in my building. I can't be having that sex noise be playing all fucking like it can't be sounding like sex playing on my TV, dog. I got surround sound. People hear that shit. Like I can't just be watching that. Like I only get so much time too, because you know it's football season. I ain't got no fucking time to myself. So it's like either I'm watching college football or I'm watching anime. I'm not about to watch that much anime. I'm kind of getting forced to watch it right now. And then when I watch the anime, it sounds devious every time. I'm like, y'all making me sound sick. There are children that live across from me. Okay.
You just gotta embrace the digits.
I refuse to watch TV in my living room with headphones on. That is the kind of decision I would have to make.
I just said you just gotta embrace the deviousness. Like you just gotta embrace it. It just be like, you know what? It is what it is.
Nah, some demons need to be left in the dark.
It also becomes funnier like when you realize how many children watch anime and like watch like anime that I be watching.
Yeah.
Because you might run into a situation with somebody where a kid's just like, oh, you're watching One Piece? What episode are you on? And you just like, what?
I know. Now I know if I have kids, Colb, I'll be like, no, you're not watching that shit. I know what goes on that. Okay. Think you gonna get one over on Pop, huh? Like,
I'm gonna be like, man, let them kids watch that show, bro.
It's just cartoons. Nah, I know. I seen them cartoons. How come I ain't never seen an anime where somebody grab a titty? Never seen one.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right.
I know what I'm gonna let your kids watch when they come visit.
Like, nah, bro. He don't get TV privileges with them. Yeah, I'm monitoring. They gonna be watching Paw Patrol and Miss Rachel.
Hey, nothing wrong with either one.
Every time I see a kid, it's a new CGI animal on that fucking iPad screen. I'm like, boy, they racking it up. Okay.
Oh man.
All right, next one is from Matt. He says, also Sanders fans are just football cider bros. I don't know.
He meant to say Snyder Bros.
Snyder Bros. I don't know what that is.
Bro, y'all just call them every fan base you hate.
Listen, I don't disagree.
Man, I tried to tell folks and nobody listened. And now I see Joe Thomas fighting this fight, and I'm just like, damn.
Because, bro, like I knew he had fans, and I knew they were kind of like a
only,
rabid fan base. They're a rabid fan base, I would say.
Deegan was telling me for a long. I remember talking about this thing when Shedeur was still at Jackson, and I remember listening to Mike talk about this shit, and he was like, "Yeah, man, they're crazy. Okay, they come in, they know nothing, they just assume, they put their feet all on the fucking furniture, they be wilding." And I was like, "Okay, that seems to track a little bit." And then they went to Colorado. Wasn't really following the Colorado run like that. But then when they drafted, I was like, all right, Browns fans, we got to prepare for this. You know, like, seems like something's there. It was like, oh, it's not going to be that big of a problem. We've dealt with worse. We dealt with Baker. Yeah,
So much worse.
It's
so much worse.
Yeah. It's different when like the media is also emboldening this, right? Like,
I've seen people say, man, I just missed the Baker Bros, bro.
Hey, look, man, I've had some reflection where I was like, maybe I was too hard on Baker Bros. Maybe they were right. Like, maybe we should have just let Baker sit out those 2 years, see what happens. But the Baker Bros weren't that bad in retrospect. Because at least their arguments were based in football. It wasn't good football, but they at least talked about football. Man, this Shedeur shit don't be nothing about football, dog. It be about other stuff.
Hey, Jalen Armour Davis got waived?
Yeah, he got waived. Welcome to the Browns.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're welcome to Cleveland, buddy.
Before somebody says he's not good, okay, what does that have to do with anything? Is he better than what we got at the bottom of this roster? All right, we got any more super chat?
Yeah, we gotta get through these. This is from Ray Rags. It's Bobby. He got to look like ass in the uniform. Kenny didn't get to do shit to make us hate him.
We never even saw Kenny Pickett wear the uniform.
Facts.
That's crazy. He really had a Paul Pierce on the fucking Hawks run.
All right. This is from Christian Corley. TJ Watt made a career on guys trying too hard to improvise. Sanders needs to improve.
Ooh, yeah. TJ Watt, the what you call it, the 8-second sack merchant?
The 6 second sack
merchant.
Yep.
Yeah, he look. I know he like, I hope they start him. I forget who, I think I was talking to somebody who covers the Steelers about this. I was like, I've never seen somebody who's primed to have the shitty Browns at Pittsburgh game more than Shedeur Sanders. Like, if they announce him as the starter that week, I'm like, oh, this is going to be disgusting. Like, because we know how that Browns-Steelers game goes in Pittsburgh every year. Even when we having a good year, that game goes like shit. You play a rookie, they're going to bring up all the Mike Tomlin against rookie stats. And then Shedeur go out there, roll around, Alex Highsmith, clean them up. It's going to be disgusting.
Yeah, it's going to be all bad.
Yeah.
Nick Herbig coming in to replace Alex Highsmith. He ain't never seen no shit like that. Like, think about that. He ain't never seen nothing like Nick Herbig in college, dog. Let alone Nick Herbig coming off the bench.
All bad.
Yeah.
All bad.
Yeah. What's he about to do with Cam Hayward? Roll away from him?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah. Next one is from Ray Rags. So he's talking about Shedeur. The only ranked team he beat at Colorado was TCU, who ended up being a 5-7 team. So,
like, come on, bro. Come on.
Did Kansas State end up being ranked?
I think. Let me see. I can look it up right now.
Because it's like, what counts as a ranked win? I don't count if you beat somebody who's ranked at the time as a ranked win. I count it like at the end of the season. Like if you beat an opponent that ends up ranked at the end of the year.
They lost to Oregon, who was number 10. This was like his first year at Colorado.
Yeah, it was Bo Nix.
They lost to USC. They lost to at number 23 UCLA. They lost to Oregon State, ranked 16. Number 21 Arizona. And when he was at Colorado, when they moved to the Big 12.
Was it BYU? No, BYU wasn't ranked. Oh, not BYU. Baylor wasn't ranked.
They lost to Kansas State. They were 18th. And he didn't beat any ranked teams when they were there. So
He ain't got one rank win?
no.
That's tough.
Hey man, it's life.
I don't even think he got a ranked SDS win.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Yeah, because he lost both the celebration bowls.
That was crazy. Dylan Gabriel won a Big Ten title.
And he's definitely won some ranked games.
And Shedeur hasn't.
Hey, man.
All right, let's go to the next one before we get yelled at again.
Next, this one is from one more. No more Pierre
I
Strong.
don't know how people are like convinced that Shedeur has so much of a better college career than Dylan Gabriel in retrospect.
It's actually like ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like
it was a fine career, nothing more, nothing less. It wasn't like the best thing ever.
My dad compared it to like, I was talking to my dad about this, and he was like, I think I brought up Johnny Manziel, and he was like, yeah, Shedeur had a better college career than Johnny Manziel. I was like, no, he did not.
No, he didn't.
What?
Not even close. Not even close.
Johnny Manziel's one of the greatest college quarterbacks to ever play. Like, what?
Johnny was getting high and throwing touchdowns, and he won a Heisman. Come on now.
Yeah, he beat Alabama and then partied with Drake for a whole fucking year and still got to the fucking Cotton Bowl.
Yeah, man, it's not even close.
Yeah.
It's not even
Next
close.
one is from Autistic Kid. Kicking is like golf. It's all mental hot streaks.
Yeah, I was comparing this to like when pitchers get the yips. That's basically what it is. Like once you get the yips as a kicker, it's over with.
Didn't y'all play golf?
No.
Not really, no.
What's the oldest white man sport that y'all play? No disrespect to white people.
Thanks for cleaning that
I
up.
just want to make sure I ain't offend nobody.
Thanks for cleaning that up.
Any
I don't know. Does lacrosse count? I don't know.
That's not an old white man sport. It's a young
Yeah,
one.
that's not an old white. That's not an old white man sport. It's not an old white man sport.
You play backgammon.
Backgammon is crazy. Does chess count?
I guess it counts. What's that one shuffleboard? That definitely counts.
Mike C. Rodriguez said pickleball. I think pickleball counts.
Oh yeah, I definitely do the pickleball. That's my old white man sport right there. I'll be in there. I've learned how to do a little backhand too.
Hey Mike, hey Curtis, Mike just wants to let you know lacrosse is a Native American sport. They invented it.
Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, that was true. That's true. You right about that. We did let some appropriation kind of take over our association with that sport, but it's literally called lacrosse.
Oh, does cornhole count?
Ooh, yeah, it's on the list.
I love cornhole.
You love cornhole? Like I feel like playing cornhole casually is not old white guy stuff, but loving cornhole is definitely old.
Definitely old white. I love cornhole. Yeah. I didn't even go lie. Love cornhole.
That's that St. Ed's getting into you. Must play some real competitive cornhole.
Listen, it is what it is.
Your foot behind when you toss.
Hey, I don't like when people's form be fucked up.
Oh, you knocked me off the board. Cole get competitive about cornhole. Yeah, that's very white. That's very.
Yeah, it's true.
We need to get Curtis on to one of these, man.
I played cornhole before. I played it a couple times.
What sports do you play that you could legitimately wear a polo while doing?
I can't think.
Yeah, we gotta get you on one. You know what I mean? We gotta at least do bowling. That's the starter pack. You're not old enough yet, though, Curtis. How old are you, Curtis?
I'm like 27.
Oh yeah, you still got youth.
Oh yeah.
Your knees ain't gone yet. You know? Wait till the knees go. You can't play full court tennis no more. You're like, all right, what's this table tennis on?
All right,
But I don't know if this ping pong count because I feel like ping pong has been taken by our Asian brothers and sisters.
I feel like ping pong don't count.
No.
Ping pong is. We got the next question.
Yeah, next one is from Iceman. He says, AB will sign criminals because he is one. LOL Roadman.
Hey, we was talking about this. Colb was joking about signing Justin Tucker. I was like, I don't know. See, I think the ageism going to save us here, right? Like, you're not signing an old criminal now. Like,
said if Justin Tucker was 27, he'd be like, "Hey, hold on."
No. If Justin Tucker was 25, we might be in trouble, right? You know. But 35, oh yeah. When you see AB go out on a limb for somebody in their mid-30s?
Nah, he ain't doing it.
Hey, bro, he had to be convinced to bring back Joe Flacco. Like,
oh, the NFL is bringing some suspensions down today. Good. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Let's be prepared.
I mean, Jimmy Ward got placed on the exempt list. And that's about it.
All right, we got anything else?
Yeah, we got a couple more. This is from Ray Rags. I remember the feeling the defense finally got a stop, and then he threw back-to-back pick sixes. I was so defeated. Talking about Flacco during that wild card game.
I mean, yeah, that wild card game.
To Lamar when he threw 4 interceptions?
Yes, because it's the playoffs.
I don't know. I feel like
100% worse. 100%.
That was on national TV though.
so was the playoff game.
I look, man. Look, I have heard you bring up that Joe Flacco back-to-back interception thing like twice. I have heard you bring up that Lamar Jackson game like 12 times.
it literally ruined the Baker Mayfield experience. I was like, no, he has to go. He has to go. I'm sorry. Oh man,
I don't understand why people get into this offense and think that they can like freelance in it when it's obvious. It's like, hey, brother, it looks so bad when you try to wait and like roll out. Like it's not gonna go your way. And then every once in a while, a quarterback can come in here and think they can reshape it. I think Kevin's got to be so fucking tired of it. Like,
not Joe. Joe's like, where the ball supposed to go? Cool.
No, Joe's like, if I'm off schedule, I'll just be off schedule in structure. Right? Like, maybe I get to an alert. You know what I mean? Like, but it's not I'm about to roll out and let's see what cooks.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
That ain't happening, dog. That's not about to go down, bro. Pat Mahomes will fucking hate it here. Okay. I ain't gonna do the voice. I'm gonna stop myself. I'm gonna show some restraint. Let's get to the next.
All right, the next one before he gets the itch.
I can feel me wanting to do it. Please read this question.
You think Kev? First from Mice Man. You think Kev was protecting 12 from a DTR downfall?
Honestly,
go ahead.
It's not that serious, but hey, man, he was not. He was having a rough go of it. He really was. Dropped back 11 times, got sacked 5. That's not good.
I mean, like, one, I think he wanted to put Tyler Huntley in, and 2, I think he was just tired of watching that shit like everybody else.
Yeah, like he getting hurt. Like he's just getting his head beat in. I ain't trying to watch that.
Bro, I just watched a 3rd and 35. A 3rd and 35. Brother took a 25-yard sack on 2nd down. Multiple times to get rid of the ball. He lucky he didn't get benched there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, and if we being real, if that were a game, he would have got benched. Well before the 2-minute drill. Like,
okay. Right, next one is from Caleb. He says, Glassdoor has upside, but the media around him makes things unwatchable. I just want a normal year of Browns football. You ain't getting no normal year of Browns football, man. So
hey, this is setting up for Lenore Sellers or Kane Klubnik's boring ass to come in here and just be beloved the day one. I'm like, the most boring. There is nothing interesting off the field about him. He doesn't have a Nike deal already. There's Lenore Seller coming up there with his glasses. Hey guys, I'm the quarterback. Oh, we love him. Yeah.
That's all we need, man. We just need somebody boring. We need somebody boring. That's all we want.
You know the team gonna go out their way to promote him just to make sure that everybody understands they are racist. Okay, like, This might decide between K. Klubnik and damn Lenore Sellers. They'll be like, we gotta take Lenore's. Just to prove a point. What you gonna say when Lenore's gets first team reps? What you gonna say? I dare you. Say something. Say something right now.
Oh man.
Okay, well, anybody got something to say about the rotation? Okay, next question. When Dylan Gabriel gets his job taken by Lenore Sellers, who's gonna be out here? In a damn thing. Okay.
All right, next one is from Ray Rax. He says, Q, any fan base that tells me that if I watch the already 3-hour movie director's cut, which is over 4 hours because it's better in its full version, I hate them. That's how I feel with these Sanders fans.
Yo, this Snyderverse is so bad. I think I was talking about this like with Tony Pasta on the video I'm releasing later. So the Snyderverse is fucking awful. Like,
I don't understand people who didn't love the new Superman movie. The most recent Superman, it's so good. It's so good.
It's such a stark improvement from the rest of what DC has done. Like, I'm actually gonna watch the next DC movie now. Dog,
Like,
I've been out of the DC EU since fucking the first Superman.
Have you watched Creature Commandos on Max?
No.
Oh, you need to watch that.
I am still trying to finish Andor. So I'm just so far behind on TV right now.
Because James Gunn has an animated thing.
Yeah, I hear it's canon. I want to check it out.
And a live action thing going at the same time. Creature Commandos was so much better than I thought it was going to be.
I really liked Peacemaker. I know that has a season 2 out. I got to go watch that.
They retconned Peacemaker.
I appreciate that.
I'm like, yeah, that's fire. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in because that's fire.
And I really like the Suicide Squad movie that I think he did too, right? The second one.
He did the Suicide Squad movies.
So
I'm interested to see what he does with the animated the animated stuff he's got going, because Creature Commandos was fire. It's fire.
Kevin Stefanski says Dylan Gabriel is QB2 to the surprise of no one.
To the surprise of who?
No one. Absolutely.
Do we feel better about this QB2 placement than we do about DTR?
Yes.
Yes.
This is like, we're all in agreement. The film looks a lot different than DTR looking good in the preseason, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit more substantial. I'm hopeful.
It feels a lot more sustainable to like an actual NFL game than what DTR was doing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it feels like it could actually be a little bit more sustainable. We'll see, obviously.
All right, next one is from Akalon. Just hopped on. I think it's hilarious how much AB put into selling Kenny just so he can get the slightest return on investment.
He's sick. I remember we called it out like 3 days ago. We were like, oh, he's trying to trade Kenny Pickett. And I think he got a fish on the line because he was saying outrageous, well, not outrageous shit, but he was just like, yeah, man, it's no choice to me. It's no choice to me. I mean, they all looked excellent.
How do people like not understand this by now? If he says something, like if he starts talking somebody up, he's trying to trade them.
Bro, I know he was hot because like the whole selling point he was doing was like, hey man, look how good Shedeur looks. Look how good Dylan looks. Look how good Joe Flacco looks. You know, Kenny was looking just as good as Shedeur went out there, looked like shit, trying to fuck up the whole operation. He's like, hey, bro, get off the field.
He's truly a sick man.
Hey,
Sick man.
Hey man, look. Is it enough to forgive him for the amount of shamelessness that he shows sometimes with the people that he brings into this roster? I don't know. But sometimes you need sickos on your side. Okay.
That's true, especially in professional sports.
I've never, with the trade that I've been convinced that Andrew Berry was ahead of, I've never thought to myself, we got the raw end of that deal.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Also,
the man can cook up some fucking trades. I don't know why people answer the phone.
Also, shout out Ackline. He said he finally paid off all his medical bills. So
Hey,
clap it up for Ackline, man.
Hey,
Clap it up for Ackline.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Congrats, brother. That's what we like to see.
You paid that off, and Andrew Berry sold Kenny Pickett back. Hey.
All right, next one's from Matt. He's saying, Colb, we hitting up opening day against the Cubs.
We are absolutely hitting up opening day against the Cubs because by next season we can believe in the Guardians again because they have clearly given up.
I ain't know baseball season was still happening.
Hey, let me tell you something, brother. It's over, fam.
I ain't seen no Quan tweets and nothing like that in a long time.
No, them boys gave up. Unfortunately,
it's over.
The vibes have never been worse.
Man. Well, I'm happy that you're sticking with the Guardians still. You know, I was questionable about your commitment. It did seem like you jumped on, but you stayed. Now you got to do the hard part. You got to go through the tough times.
I was hoping I could avoid these, but nope, they're here.
Nah, come on. You gonna be listening to that Cody Rose theme. Hard times. Feel better, man.
I was like, damn, bro. We don't got it.
Bro. You about to build some character in the summer. That's what you about to do. I gave up a long time ago. Okay. Man, I gave up when Josh Barfield was the second baseman for the fucking Guardians. That's when I was like, yeah, I'm over it. I think I was a kid. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing 3 teams like this. I could do 2. 3? I can't do 3. Year round? It's brutal.
You said year round pain?
Absolutely. Yeah, that shit is brutal. Like, you get no breaks. Like, nah, I'm going to enjoy my summer, bro. Like, I'm good. I ruined the Dream, who, by the way, 2 seed, baby. The Atlanta Dream, 2 seed in the W. We might actually do something.
Who's number 1?
I think it's either Minnesota or the Liberty. Let me look it up.
Oh, y'all getting smacked by either one.
Oh, hold on now. Wait a minute. Like, we played good against Minnesota all year. We match up well against them. Now, the Liberty, you might have a good argument. You might have a good argument with the Liberty. The Lynx aren't really like a postseason built team anyways. They best player, not a scorer. We got Ryan Howard. Like, we got a bunch of scorers off the perimeter. Alicia Gray, who should be a WNBA MVP candidate. I feel good about the Lynx if we run into the Lynx. The Liberty, they be whipping our ass every time we see them.
I'm gonna say no. If y'all run into the Liberty,
we ain't got the Liberty, bro. Sabrina Iescu, she hates the city of Atlanta. I don't know what it is, bro. She terrorizes us every time. I went to a game last year. Sabrina hit like 7 threes. It was fucking disgusting. But yeah, we're the 2 seed. The Liberty are the 5 seed right now.
Okay.
The Aces got back into the 3 seed. They were struggling early. The Lynx are the 1 seed. Right now, we would play the Golden State Valkyries. I'm very okay with that. Honestly, the Fever look cheeks, bro.
Oh, Fever, easy out.
If the Fever get the Lynx, that's a sweep. That's 2 games at bare minimum. That's 2 games. The Storm and Las Vegas would be a fun series. I wanted to avoid the Storm in the first round. And that Mercury Liberty series is gonna be. Yeah, that's gonna be appointment viewing. I wish they did the playoffs now instead of during the football season. But I guess since they're adding all these teams, they got to get a longer season.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, maybe they can't start it any earlier than what they have it as right now. So it's just rough timing. But yeah, my Atlanta Dream, lifelong Atlanta Dream fan here. And my years of fandom are finally being paid off by seeing my Atlanta Dream complete the dream and win it all this year.
Hey, Curtis, can you read the next one?
How your Sparks do it? What about your
Not great.
Oh,
not great. Not great.
17 to 18? That's crazy. Yeah. And what about the Sky? 9 and 28.
Whew.
Tyler Marsh gonna fight a referee. Yeah, brother. People getting fired.
Rebuilding year. We'll be all right.
Angel Reese, 3 coaches, 3 years. It's tough. She a Cleveland Brown for real.
Hey, future Cleveland Rocker. Angel Reese.
By the way, Paige got to get out of Dallas, dog. This is insane. The year she's having and the fact they've won 9 games, get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there.
Future Cleveland Rocker.
Hey, if Paige goes to Cleveland, I might have to consider, having dreams. Okay. I'm not sitting that one out, bro.
The guards finally waived Carlos Santana. Wow. Okay.
Damn.
A little late for that.
Wait, was it Paige had like 44 on insane efficiency?
Yes.
Let me pull it up here. She had 44 points, and the efficiency in that game was like absolute. It was like, let me pull it up here. But yeah, she's going to be really good. And, it makes me wonder, like, is she actually just better than Clayton Clark?
Caitlin's been hurt all year, so I don't want to say that yet.
I mean, if we're just comparing rookie year to rookie year.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Paige had a better rookie year.
But I think is Paige older? Are they the same age?
I don't know, actually. Her
game is so pro ready too. Right? Like, it's insanely pro ready. Like, she is, it's like watching Kyrie sometimes, like how easily he transitioned back to the league. Yeah, 17 to 21 from the floor. Hey, what do you even do if that's happening to you? If somebody goes 17 to 21.
That's the whole thing about it, Q. There's nothing you can do.
What the fuck you doing, dog? You just sitting there.
Hold on. Paige is 23. Let's see. Caitlin is. Where's her? Do they not? They're both 23.
That's insane, bro. Like, you go through college and you look so different, and then you get to the W and it's like 5 people just like you. Like,
yeah, man, it's crazy. What's the next one, Curtis?
Next one is from Ray Rags. The game that made me give up fully on Baker was the Packers Christmas Day game. The dude threw 3 or 4 picks and was easily one of his best games of the season, moving the ball down the field consistently.
I remember what made me give up on Baker Mayfield that year was the fact that Packers game happened, and I was like, hey, man, outside the 3 interceptions, he was really good. This might have been his best game that season. And I was like, oh, we're not in a good place with him at all, are we?
Let me tell you something.
The Steelers, before you go, the Steelers made 3 big waiver. Can't even talk. 3 big surprises. The Steelers have cut James Pierre, Chuck Clark, and Beanie Bishop. So
James Pierre,
hey, no, Beanie Bishop, welcome to Cleveland.
No.
What you mean?
Just from who I've been talking to, the cover Steelers, they said he's not good. So
James Pierre could be a slot here.
Damn, what's going on with Beanie?
He sucks.
Tape didn't look good last year.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, they not letting go. Yeah. Let's hit that next one.
Okay, we'll talk after this is over.
All right. Matt Thomas, he says, Cole, I'm gonna have to get you and Q on to talk movies. Once Q watches Superman, Commandos, and Lanterns on HBO next, and Supergirl movie and Clayface Q.
No, we definitely need to talk about the new DC. Well, I guess it's the DCEU, right? Is that what this is?
The Snyderverse. It's the DCU is what's now.
Okay, DCU is what now. Yeah, we definitely got to get on and talk because it's gonna be fire. Because Superman is great. Creatures Commando is great. Lanterns, I think, is going to be really, really good. The one that I'm interested on to see if it's actually going to be good is Clayface. I think we're pushing like how much interest we have in Batman villains. just doing stories around like surrounding them. But I do think it's going to be good.
I think you just tell the right story. You can make anybody interesting. Yeah.
We're going to see.
Yeah. We got another one because I do got to head out soon.
Yeah, we have two more. We can just speed run these real quick. Caleb says, watching Ohio State whoop Texas for 2 hours shall me feel better. No more Shedeur meteor just ball. I mean, I don't think.
Hey, let me tell you, the worst thing that can happen to y'all is that Arch Manning arrives in that game because
I don't think Ohio State's going to whoop them. I think the game's going to be close. But
if Arch Manning arrived, was it Colt McCoy? I think as a freshman arrived against Ohio State.
I think so.
Yeah. Hey, look, man, America's sweetheart.
I will say this: I don't think it's going to be a whooping. I think Ohio State can win. I think either team can win, to be completely honest. I think it's going to be more of a defensive game than anything else, to be completely honest with you. I think it's going to be like a low-scoring game.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm excited to watch it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm done talking about Ohio State online. All it does is piss people off.
All right, yeah. Let's get to the last one. Let's get to the last one for Q say something.
Yeah, next one is from Sammy Football. What are y'all finals AFC North predictions? I think we have third on lock and last place between Bengals and Steelers. Ravens might win 13+. We might do our predictions next week, but
all I'll say is I think I agree with you about the Ravens. I think they're about to win it. I think they're about to win a shit ton of games this year.
I think they're gonna have an off regular season, honestly.
You think they're having off regular season?
Because they're so focused on what happened in postseason right now. Like everything's about that postseason stuff. It's become really real to them. And like I just don't see them being able to maintain the energy that's needed to go 13-4 in the NFL season enough to like do that. Like I don't think they're gonna be able to do it. I think they're gonna take a step back in the regular season.
All right. What else we can see? You got anything else?
No, that's about it.
That's it.
All right.
Audio trash.
Oh man.
All right, y'all. Peace.